Hello everyone, I'm back with another video and I want to tell you about a couple that was engaged that was switched at birth. One of the couples, which was the woman, she wanted to know who she was because she had a family full of brunettes and she was the only blonde and she was taller in the family. So she didn't want to marry her fiance just yet because she wanted to find out who she was. And she was basically looking at her blood types and her blood types was different from everybody else in her family. The fiance wound up helping her go to the hospital where they was born at and they wound up finding their records and they had the copy of their birth certificate. The woman looked in her birth certificate, they crossed out boy and wrote the girl on there. And she was like, maybe we're not done. So the fiance, he wound up looking in his, and his was the same thing. They crossed out girl and they changed it to boy. So the nurse who wound up birthing them, helped birthing them, wind up telling them like maybe the paperwork has gotten mixed up because, that night on New Year's in the storm, it was very bad. The woman that was the fiance of the guy told the nurse that maybe it couldn't have been the paperwork that was mixed up, but the babies were. Because you have to think they were New Year's babies, high school sweethearts. They celebrated their birthday together and now they were engaged and they're finding out that they were switched at birth where they have each other's parents. I think this is rare for people to be switched at birth and then when they get older they'll meet each other and meet their own family and find out that they records was, oh, this was your mama then, and you got my mama. That's crazy.